Okay, everybody, welcome back. We're talking again about all of the different things that you can do with your future. As juniors and as seniors, these are some important conversations that we really think we need to be having as a district to help you be ready for your future. With that in mind, I have here Ms. Billingsley.
Hello.
And what we're going to be talking about is career paths. Now, what are the possible career paths? Because for the last 13 years, these kids have been to school. Now what? What are the options?
So we talk a lot in career class about the fact that college isn't for everyone. And I do want to reiterate that again, especially a four-year college. If that is the route that you're working towards, if you know that's something you want to do, that's great, not a problem. You need to keep your grades up. You need to get yourself where you need to be. But there are other options, and it could be an associate's degree or a certificate of some kind, which you can usually get at a community college like Richland. You can get that relatively cheaply. But you could do some medical careers that way. You could do welding that way. You don't have to go to college for 4 years to be able to provide for yourself and your family. The other options are straight to careers. So perhaps you learn a trade, an internship of some kind, or like an electrical apprentice of some kind. So, you have to go and do the interview. You have to maybe take a basic test. Usually you have to pass a drug test. At that point, you work under someone until you learn the skill to where you can work on your own. And then military is also a great option. I have nothing but respect for those students that choose to go to the military. We have a lot of students relatively a lot for our population of students that go into the military. And then, of course, the 4-year degree, which probably about 75% of our students, at least initially, start off in that direction. But it isn't the same one for everyone.
So it seems as if, regardless of what path you choose, we're not done yet.
Correct.
How come, I have a high school diploma. How come I'm not done?
You really need to have a skill of some kind. You need to have something that you can do that you can offer to the workplace, and that comes with some kind of education and training. And so it doesn't have to mean book training. It could be, carpentry. It can be electrician, roofing, whatever. But it helps to have a skill. You have to have something that you can provide. And hands-on types of careers are so valuable and so needed right now.
Well, and even if it is a hands-on career, even if you are quote-unquote working for a living, there's almost always a piece of paper that's still required, whether it's a completion working through the hall, completing your apprenticeship training.
Getting your CDL license.
Correct. Right now, CDLs, you can leave high school right now, provided you meet the age requirements, and again, drug-free.
Right. Because
again, CDL, absolutely drug-free, but you can make really, really good money because not only are they paying sign-on bonuses, they're paying high-level wages right now for training that you can get at Richland.
Yes.
Training that in many cases employees will pay you to go take, and then you're out in a matter of months, not a matter of years, and you're on the road making money.
Correct. And the other thing I'd like to point out is if you think at all that these are things you might be interested in, the Richland, the Heartland Tech Academy is a great opportunity for you as a junior or senior. So perhaps you go out there your senior year and you take a couple of welding classes at the Tech Academy. You're gone half a day from here. You're learning that skill. You can choose to continue to go to Richland and get that certificate, or you just have that skill and you continue to go to college. We have some students who go to the Tech Academy and in carpentry and things, and they go on instead to go to a 4-year college in business, but they still have that skill.
Well, and that's one of the big key components to this. I literally just got done helping train professionals that Richland has brought in to be their instructors for some of these hands-on classes. And they're coming out of their own shop. They're coming out of long-term shop jobs where we can't get young people.
Exactly.
And so my boss is having me come out here and help teach this class because we want to be able to pick up kids and put them right into our shop, right into our workforce.
Exactly.
And it's those types of things that you got to have the skill before somebody's going to pay you for the skill.
Correct.
And so that's like hands-on work. What if I really am headed for 4-year college? What should I be? What's my path? What's my prep for this?
So if you're planning to go to a 4-year college, we started talking from the time you were a freshman. Your grades matter, obviously. Does not mean you have to be a straight A student. I don't want to add any extra stress to anyone, but you need to work your hardest. You need to keep your grades up as best you can. You need to start prepping for things like the SAT. Make sure that you're ready for those kinds of college prep tests. Any kind of volunteer experience, joining clubs, leadership opportunities, sports, any of that looks good on a college application. I would highly recommend that if you can get involved, that you do, because you're kind of building your resume from the start of your freshman year. So think about those kinds of things all the time, and also make note of it, because a lot of times seniors get to the end of their senior year, they go to fill out the application and they have forgotten, what did I do in volunteer work back when I was a freshman, or what kinds of community service have I done. So a great opportunity for that is to just start maybe on your computer, on a piece of paper, just writing down as you go from the very beginning of your freshman year, anything that will help you to be more presentable to a college.
And that's going to be true about colleges that are 4-year, 2-year, or again, some of these programs that work in job training, they're also looking for people who are well-rounded, people that work in teams, people that have experience working with others, because the reality of the skills and the trades is you're going to have direct contact with the customer.